Alright, we're definitely recording this time. For folks that just heard me say they're definitely recording this time, I've had issues trying to record. I was trying to record the second part of Crash Bandicoot 2. I've had to do it like 2 times already, and it for some reason things, so it's definitely press recording. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2. So Crash Bandicoot 2 or Spyro 3 even. You're the dragon. Yesterday essentially I'm a bit mixed up because yesterday I tried recording the second part of Rapid Cortex Strikes Back, and for some reason 2 times the recording didn't record properly. I'm hoping this one does, because this one has autosave and I'm a bit screwed if it doesn't. Essentially I recorded up to past, I beat Ripperoo, I got to the special red gem twice, which was really frustrating, and then when I went back to go upload it, the footage wasn't there, and I'm like, you're kidding me. So the first time I had to redo what I'd done in the first episode, so that, but then I turned autosave off. But anyway, hopefully this one's fine. I'm not sure why it did it, but I think, yeah. Anyway, let's just get on with Spyro 3, which is much more enjoyable than that, I think.
We showed those 2 bullies. If they had
I don't like the new redesign of these guys. They look way too much cockier than they used to do. I do like the redesign of the level of this one though. The level looks much nicer. Some of the levels compared to the original, I don't like the relook of them. Some of them do. This one, I do like it. Though I do, some of still thinks it needs to look more like a Colosseum. Anyway, there is a skill point in this level, and this is also home to one of my favourite 100 channel challenges. Oh crap! I haven't started the time. I've been so mixed up trying to make sure that everything was recording. I haven't started the timer. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was weird because I recorded Crash Bandicoot 1 and that recorded fine, and then for some reason, I don't know why, because I have to press the record button twice to set the recording up, and then twice again to stop it. So I think I may have just accidentally pressed a screenshot or something, but oh well. I goof sometimes, and that's fine. I'm still getting used to this way of recording stuff, so that's completely fine. It is expected. It's just on some games. In fact, can I turn autosave off? I don't think it can. I'm going to put the map on though. Yeah, some games with autosave it's going to be a little difficult if I mess up like halfway through. Like especially this one. Unfortunately, because once I start recording, there's no way to me to check if it is recording, and just gotta, I just see the icon, so I'm just gonna hope I don't mess up. So I'm a little worried about that happening. Now the reason we did Sheila's level in the last episode before this one is because there is a Sheila part of the level where we need Sheila, and otherwise we would have to backtrack, and I'm trying to do as little backtracking as possible. So, yeah. I swear everyone's been able to make that without hovering, but oh, apparently this time no. I should be coming. Hey, it's Miles. I had a friend. Well, a guy I used to hang out with in school called Miles. But I do have a friend I play card games with. I play Magic the Gathering in my off time, called Miles. And he usually has a Rona deck, which is pretty good. I play Commander. For anybody interested, my commander, my main commander, is my competitive one, because I play at CDH as well, is Omnath Locus of Creation. Not the best one, but it's one of the first decks I really put effort into. It was no, this Rhinoc is dead. It was originally a Oboon Land's Wrath Precon, and then I slowly upgraded it. Because I thought, oh well, is there any better, you know, can I have a Landfall Commander with more colours? Because I was just getting into learning Magic now, and I found I'm enough, and I went, oh, this is cool. It is this and this, and then a lot of the people I was playing with were playing like high power and CD8, so I tried quite unsuccessfully a few times to make Omnath into a CD8 commander, and then with some help with said friends, I made him into like a CD8 deck. Not one of the best, but one of the, I went to a tournament recently, locally in my local game store. I won one, I drew one, and I lost one. But it was like a meme one, they was all playing Kadama Timna, so one of the cards in my deck was Containment Priest, which kind of shut it down, but he's my little jelly bean. He isn't the best in the meta for the competitive CDH in the slightest, but you can build it into a pretty powerful deck, and he's my jelly bean. One of my first commanders, and I probably will keep him around. I know it's weird I'm talking about you and Spyro. Okay, this is what I mean earlier. I don't like the delay. I don't remember in the Spyro. Yes, over there recently I cracked out my PS2. I actually still own a copy of Spyro 3 original and Spyro 1 and 2. I've kept them all, and the delay with Sheila's is definitely different. Because you're supposed to be able to, yeah, do that. But the input, I don't know if it's input delay or something, but it's not the same as it was. It's not a massive problem, but it can be. What was weird though is when I was checking that is the kick delay on the original was worse, so it's like they've improved one thing and I took another. Is it up here? Yeah, it's up here. But yeah, it's been snowing in where I live in the UK again. Yesterday, day before yesterday, it snowed pretty badly overnight, so it was quite full. I went out to do some Pokemon Go. I didn't get much on Speaking to You community. I was quite unlucky. I didn't get anything for about an hour. Finally got one, and then just as I found another one, my phone died. I only managed 3, but I only needed 3. But with the cold weather, I wasn't quite happy about that. I was intending to only go out for a bit, but there you go. Anybody else open for Spyro 4? I sure am. I'm sort of hoping they bridge together, similar to like Crash 4, they bridge together, though there's not, the trouble is it's not as easy to do it with Crash, I suppose. Because, in terms of Spyro series, Spyro 1, the original Spyro 1 and 2 and 3, I loved it. Was my pretty much childhood games, same as the Crash trilogy. I played for them and I completed them a lot easier than the Crash ones. I only recently finally fully completed Crash Bandicoot 3, even the playing for it. By that I mean I got like all the relics, all the gems. I've finished the game tons of times before, but I've never fully completed it with all the relics, getting all the gems until recently. I've done Crash 1. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, yeah, Spyro series I found a lot more easy to complete, so in terms of difficulty I always found Spyro was easier. To some extent, I think I just enjoyed them more, in some ways. It's like, I'm playing through Crash Bandicoot 2, I didn't really play that as much, and I suppose I'm going to try and give it a bit more of a chance this playthrough, but I didn't really enjoy it as much as Crash 1 and 3. But then again, I didn't play it as much as a child, so that's probably why. This one always used to get me from here. But yeah, speaking of Spyro's, yeah, the trilogy, Enter the Dragonfly, for some reason, I don't remember it being as terrible when I was younger. I don't remember it being as slow or as bad. It didn't seem that bad when I was younger playing it. Replaying it recently and oh my god, it's awful. But I don't remember it being that bad.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Okay. Lucy, do I know a Lucy? I don't think I do know a Lucy at the moment. I'm going to point out if people's names that I know pop up on the series, right? Is it here? Yeah. Right, I think, did I get the other side? because I know for what I usually do is end up missing gems, and I'm still refusing to use the Spyro's power up until I've earned it. I think I've got everything for me now. But yeah, Spyro, A Hero's Tale, I actually really enjoyed. I've seen a lot of people not like it. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't quite consider it as a follow-on from the main Spyro series, even though it is. But there you go. Then it comes to the handheld one. I suppose you could add the handheld ones in as well. A handheld, yeah, you could see sort of added that on. Let's see. Well, you got Spyro Season of Ice. I did like that. I got that as a kid. I remember getting that as far as Season of Ice, and the, what was it? It was a super Game Boy Advance. My mum got it for me for Christmas. It was a Crash Spyro Super Pack. So it was Spyro Season of Ice and Crash Bandicoot Entranced, which I also loved to death, and I played that for ages. Fun fact about that game is I'd almost completed it, got everything, and then on the final battle with Entropy, I died, and I was so close to it, and I remember getting so angry, I slammed my Game Boy Advance SP against a wall, and then I realised I'd broke it, and then I was like, oh no. So I tried to go downstairs and tell my mum that I'd accidentally dropped it, hoping that, you know, she didn't believe me. She knew I was full of it, but she basically quite nicely said to her mate, I said, right, I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Your birthday's coming up. You can either have what you're going to have for your birthday present, or I'll get you another Game Boy. And he asked for another Game Boy. The funny thing was, when I did get that, when I got the Game Boy for my birthday, I then didn't know at the time, because I was so used to, obviously, games saving on memory cards, you know, like on the PlayStation. It was more of like a PlayStation. I thought I'd have to start again. I didn't realise the game actually saved on the Game Boy pack. So when I started again, I had all the game, like, oh my god, I've got it again. And what was worse, despite the fact getting so angry and breaking my Game Boy, I tried again, and I beat Entropy first try. So if I'd have just calmed down a little bit and not broken my Game Boy, I probably would have done it and had my Game Boy for a while. I think my birthday was quite close at the time, but it was quite funny.
I ordered you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Sanders. I do know a Sanders. He's doing the chicken dance.
I'm sorry.
What was I going to say? We had gone back to Season of Ice. So Season of Ice, it was alright, I guess. I didn't play for it. I remember looking up some cheats to unlock all worlds, but the thing is I didn't know, by doing one of those cheats code, it sort of bricked my save file for the Spyro Season of Ice, and it kind of broke it, so I was halfway through a world and I got stuck there and I had to reset it, which was weird. Here we go.
Spyro, I found this glass. I bet you can't.
Right, we have to catch the lizards first, then we get to do the fun stuff. Because I'm going to try and get for the course record, of course. But yeah, going back to the, so it wasn't really my thing. I remember getting Crash Spyro, well, I say Spyro 2, it's a Game Boy Spyro 2, Season of Flame, and that I really enjoyed. I don't think I ever completed it, but I really enjoyed it. I am not keeping an eye on time, am I? Hold on. No, I didn't complete it, but I really enjoyed it. And then, my cousin had, I think it was Spyro Adventure. He didn't enjoy it as much. He ended up eventually giving it to me, and I remember, again in high school doing something a little cheeky. I convinced one of the teachers, which is called Mrs. Reed. Was it Mrs. Reed? No, was it? Yeah, it was Mrs. Reed. So we had like a computer, and it was called was it D1 or D2? So it was like in the break we could play on the computers. Some of us. I personally played a lot of flash games and lunchtime and things. But I remember asking her if I could print some stuff out, and she said, "Yeah, that's fine." So she said, "Yeah," but I printed out the entire walkthrough for Spyro Adventure, and it was like 25 pages, and she said, "I didn't realise it was that much, you should have really told me," so she wasn't really happy with me at the time. She was lovely though, was Mrs. Reed. I think it was Mrs. Reed and Mrs. Story, D1 and D2, but That's where I played a lot of, that's where I first played Doom. Because my friend Tim, also known on YouTube as Broken Circus, he introduced me to the wonders of N64 emulation and flash games, as well as Z Doom at the time it was. So we'd basically go in the afternoon there. We'd spend first break, I think, either we'd spend first break by what we called the wall. So it was like a little L-shaped wall we just hang around by in high school talking about stuff, or we'd do it at the library, and we just basically chat about stuff with all the friend group we had. Sometimes I miss those days, sometimes I don't, but anyway. But yeah, that's where I ended up playing like a ton of flash games and stuff. But yeah, I still feel kind of bad. I don't know how much printer ink it used because it was all in colour as well.
Hey, that was great. And while you were boarding, I found this.
But yeah, Spyro Adventure was like a collector font. Well, not more a collector font. It was like you had to go and get this and that, and I really enjoyed that. That was good. But my idea, and then what came after, I didn't play Spyro Shadow Legacy. I played The Legend of Spyro. I like I've not played all of them. What I kind of want from Spyro 4 though is to do a bit of like like they did in Crash 4, like there's some breakage of space-time and all this weird stuff is happening, and you know, all of Spyro's enemies from past, like the Rhydocs, the Riptocs, are all coming out from nowhere, all over the place. All villains are coming back because of all these rifts opening, and it will turn out in the end that it's a part of a crossover, because essentially what happened was if anybody's played Crash Bandicoot 4, Uku Uku breaks entropy in Cortex out, right? It'll turn out in the end that they didn't just open dimensional rifts for them, they broke a lot of it. And if anybody's seen the end credits cutscene, Uku Uka's still alive, and it'll turn out at the end that Uku Uka was revived by like a big Spyro villain who ended up breaking for those rifts, who then opens up all these massive, even bigger rifts despite all the, you know, quantum masks, and ended up being a massive crossover, a proper crossover with Crash and Spyro, might add, not the crap that was Spyro Fusion, Crash Fusion, which I didn't like. So, because I think that would be really cool. You'll have like your standalone Spyro 4 game and then a massive crossover, because I think, isn't it Toys to Bob that making both of them? So that would be pretty awesome. I don't know how, something like that, so, but I don't know who would be the big bad of, main big bad, because who's more of a threat really in the villains? You got the Sorceress, then you've got Ripto, and you've got Nasty Nork, and then you've got Regis, but you've got a lot of really big, but you want like an overall big baddie, I suppose. With Spyro, one of the most recurring ones seems to be Ripto, so, but I can't see Ripto being that powerful of that magnitude, even though, yeah, I suppose. And I haven't really played, I've only played The Legend of Spyro New Beginning to series to know the main big bad villain of that series, so, but it would be really a cool idea, I think. Come on, +2. I remember we used to fight. I don't know if this is felt hard on the PlayStation or not, but yeah.
Whoa, that was sweet.
Okay, who's this egg? I don't know a Daisy Pep on Nintendo. Right. Now let me go for the course record. So it never doesn't tell you this. If you go into a later level, it teaches you tricks, but it doesn't tell you on this one until later. But I do know some tricks. That's a crush. Oh, I messed it up. I looked at the timer for a second then. That's a goal. There's all sorts of other tricks, some I've never managed to master. I think there's like a Nasty Nork. I don't know if there's a Ripto. There is such a trick as a Nasty Nork. Yeah, okay, that one counted. Yeah, I think if I get high enough, I can essentially do the big gulp, which is essentially just Yeah. I don't actually know what the record is on here. I am messing up right massively. What? Okay, I'm panicking. I'm not. Okay, one. There we go. Yeah, because unfortunately this one there is no way to do the I think it's 5,000, I don't know. Oh no, easy done. Okay, that one. Good. Then. Sorry about that, folks. I'm gonna panic then if we stop recording. I hope we still are. Anyway, let's get these last couple of gems. I think they should all be in here. I'm gonna be so annoyed if they unrecorded properly again now. This is going to be the part in this level, because I know this level will be long because of just how much there is to do in it, where I end up missing some gems, and I refuse to use the sparks trick, so I may be here a while. I haven't earned it yet in my own head, so I can't use it. Yeah, because this city villa is so open, there's several different areas where the gems could be. It's easy to... The trouble is I can't remember exactly what I get. I'm going to have to look that up, which order it used to be in. So I know one of the upgrades is you can pull gems further away from Spyro. I know one of them is I can search for them, but it's hard at all of them. Now is the problem, was like, are they here? Are they there? I'm missing not a lot of them. Okay, I got them all from there. Did I get them all from there? That's just intentionally wipe out. Okay. There's a 2 there. I'm still missing like 6. I know, I'm worried. We'll go back to level because I still ain't got the other skill points, so I'll probably miss some. Oh yeah, I've definitely missed some. I know where the rest are, I think. I hope. Alright, so bye now. Yeah, because I haven't burned all the bushes yet, have I? I think it was too much in a rush trying to get to this bit. Okay, not return home, no. Oh yeah, because it immediately chucks me up here, doesn't it? Okay. And the chicken's back. Somehow.
Look, a chicken.
Right, where are these last gems? I hate when this happens, especially with the new reignited one, because they blend into the grass so easily. And now it's a case of, did I leave some here? Did I leave some at the Sheila level? I could have left them anywhere. I was also wondering where that other burnt thing is. I didn't thought I burned all the bushes. I didn't miss some over here, did I? I burned that one. I'm sorry folks for this. Did I leave from the beginning? No. This always happens on this level with me. I always miss some somewhere. You know what? Just this once. Just because it will drive me crazy, I'm using it. Is it just going to turn the portal? Yeah. How did I knew I'd missed something there. I'm not going to use that again, but apparently it is in here that I missed some. Somewhere. Because otherwise this recording will take for absolutely forever. I missed some up here. Oh, right. I missed 5 there. It's always this level that gets me. Like, if there's ever one of the levels that'll get me on where they're missing the gems, it's always this one. And I bet I missed one of the ones in the Sheila one now. It's always ones with the multiple zones. That still doesn't explain why I haven't got all the trees yet. Oh, I did. Let me just check skill points a minute, folks. Oh no, I got all the trees. I must have missed that. I'm hoping praying to God that the recording's done properly this time, because I'd be so annoyed if it isn't. Yeah, it's the Sheila level. I always miss, it's so annoying, but I always end up missing some. At one point, if I ever do another playthrough of this at some point in the future, I got to remember to make sure that I look how many gems are supposed to be in those areas. I got all the ones up here, right? There'll be one on a platform or something that I missed. At least I can exit area from here. Right, where have I missed this one? There. I'll let myself off for that one. I think that one blended in pretty well. Right, so let's exit area. There's no one cutscene, and then exit level. Pray to God, pray to the recording gods that this one's worked. And the next level we'll be going to is, I kind of want to do Molten Crater last, because there's a Sergeant Bird bit that I can't do yet. I think we got a cutscene. Yeah, we got a cutscene.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me, or is she kind of?
Another Molten Crater's got a door there. Anyway, hopefully this recorded properly. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. I've been gone.